Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and I'm going to talk to you today about win-win partnerships and how Alpus Group collaborates with property owners and property investors to enhance both the value of property for property owners and the value of return on investment for investors. So essentially what we do is we look at any property opportunity, and we will envisage what is possible from an existing building or an existing site in order to maximize the value from that site. So in order to do that, we may do a number of different schemes. That's alternative conceptual design schemes. So it could be that we envisage a transformation from a commercial to a residential purpose, or it could be that we envisage a transformation from a relatively low value residential to a much higher value residential. This could be by refurbishment and extension of an existing property, or it could be by demolition and reconstruction of new residential buildings subject to planning permission. So wherever possible, we'll use permitted development rights. That's usually Class MA, Class G in terms of commercial to residential. It could be Class Q in case of agricultural buildings, and it could be normal residential permitted development rights to extend the house. So we can use all of these permitted development rights, and we can also use the planning permission process as well, where the opportunity arises and there's an opportunity, for example, to put more houses on an existing site. So having established our vision of what is possible by looking at these alternative conceptual design options, we'll do a feasibility study on the site, and we'll establish a potential gross development value. This could be for the sale of the property from the development. And we'll work out all of the associated costs of property acquisition, legal costs, stamp duty, design costs, construction costs, management costs, all the local authority fees, the utility payments for connections to utilities, all the associated costs we'll establish, and we'll work out the necessary profit margin. And you must bear in mind that in these days of high interest rates charges, you're unlikely to be able to fund a project unless you can get a 25% profit margin on cost. So 20% on GDV or 25% on cost. So for jobs to stack up, they must work for both the owner and the developer and for the investor. So bearing in mind that we're trying to satisfy all these interests, stakeholders in the project, we work out a suitable win-win solution so that everyone gets the requisite amount from the project depending on their contribution to the project. So property owners may contribute the site itself. We contribute our expertise to enable the transformation from whatever state the project is in at the moment, the site is in, the existing low value property, to transform it into high value, usually residential, because that's usually the highest value, but it needn't necessarily be. Depending on the location, then industrial or warehousing could also be an appropriate development solution. But bearing in mind all of these possibilities, Alpus looks to collaborate with property owners and investors to create win-win solutions and create good returns for property owners and good returns for property investors. So if you're in a situation where you have a potential development site or you know of one, then call me, that's Alan at Alpus Group, on 07539 141 257 or 0333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. That's all for now. Cheers.